Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight we're going to take a look at a beer that was sent to us by Brew by Me. Very thankful to him. Sent us Brasseurs de RJ's Coup de Grissou, a buckwheat beer. Ooh. 5% ABV, brewed with spicy buckwheat. It says on the back, with a potent, explosive taste, this beer has a powerful aroma of buckwheat and coriander, giving it an unbelievable density. Bottle re-fermentation imparts a yeast-enriched flavor. So this particular beer, while it's from Brasseurs de RJ, which I found a little hit or miss, a little underwhelming. Apparently this one, using buckwheat, which is also a popular ingredient in that Les Messageries beer, and gluten-free beer. It sounds like a double negative, doesn't it? But apparently I've heard this one is actually really quite good, so it's exciting to give this beer a try. So, and Heist Almighty hasn't had it before, so we'll give it a try together.
I do enjoy myself a good buckwheat pancake by times. So hopefully, much like the rye bread translating well into beer, the buckwheat will also translate okay into beer.
My face is a little numb from that Legonitis.
A little bit.
Looking at that, it's a straw yellow, a little bit more brassy than straw.
Throw some floaties in there for you.
Finger ahead, you got quite a bit of head too off of that.
Yep, nice.
It's only a little, like a half a glass each, so it's really
definitely some real thick floaties in this.
Floaties in there. It's hazy, so it's
it's not like the Titanic that settled into the bottom though.
There's like some huge snowflake-sized crud in there, though.
I've heard some people describe the floaties in this one as being literally snots, but I don't see that yet.
I got the bottom of the beer, and look, there's some pretty nasty chunks in there. It's not like the Titanic by any means. That thing had like fucking snowflakes in it.
Oh my god, that was just
or
awful.
That Brasseurs, was that the AMB, the Ultramature Brasseurs, the Scotch Ale they had, Scotch Ale Imperial.
I think I drank that out of the bottle.
Yeah, honestly. Good thing you did, because I got to look at it. It was nasty.
I think I drank that out of the bottle.
Look at that! Like from where I poured the bottom of the beer, you can actually see some like orange stain on the head right there from the yeast.
The head is not humongous, but it is sticking around.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta say, I like the look of this one. I'm not sure exactly what buckwheat tastes like. I know you do.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the buckwheat pancake. It's a more savory pancake.
I didn't come over for Mardi Gras, so like Amelia was sick. So.
Done some excellent pancakes.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. So that looks really. It actually looks really good. I'm surprised. Like when you think of an odd ingredient as something other than barley, like buckwheat, it's not something you really associate with beer. But
oh well, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Ooh, what is that?
That's the buckwheat. It smells like buckwheat, honestly. I have some buckwheat flour in the cupboard if you want to.
Right, that's like that smells like almost like a soapy, savory kind of smell.
There's some coriander in here, and there's like almost like a little bit of lye, almost soapiness to it.
Yeah. Very like hollow sweet kind of thing, almost like a.
There's definitely a buckwheat and coriander thing going on here.
Almost like lavender. Well, you don't have a lot of experience with lavender, but
not quite. It is just a tiny bit soapy though, but not in like that bad Barra soap kind of way, but like,
perfumey.
Yeah.
Very almost lavender, like perfumey. It smells like a nice, like a delicate hand soap.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a bad way, like I think it smells like faux pole.
No, it's soap.
Yeah. No, it actually smells quite inviting because they put that smell in soap to make it smell better, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not always crazy about the big heavy coriander beers, but I think this might be okay.
This might be pretty good. Let's down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Peppery.
Yeah. And just a touch more coriander than I would prefer. The body's not quite as heavy, but I am getting a lot of buckwheat on the finish.
Right there in the very back. Like that little bit of soapy lavender.
That like slightly grainy but slightly soapy thing you're tasting?
Yes.
That is the buckwheat.
That's the buckwheat?
That is the buckwheat.
That's really nice, though.
It's not bad. You missed out on some excellent pancakes, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. That's deceptively light, and there's almost like a little bit of like a citrus twang to it as well.
The body is surprisingly light.
Yeah. That's not bad. There's a lot of coriander, though.
Not as much as I was afraid of.
It's got quite a bit in there, though.
It is well balanced by the other things going on in here, though.
Very much so. Like there's a little bit of coriander porking up the back, but it blends in with the pepperiness and that buckwheat taste you get in the very back.
Yeah, it's not terribly sweet,
Hmm.
but it is very buckwheaty.
That's really nice.
And so far I haven't encountered any floaties that were big enough to be called snots, so the worst case scenario of this beer hasn't really come to pass.
No, that could, compared to some of RJ's other beers, that's really good.
It is definitely less underwhelming than the Titanic.
All right, you want to sit down with this one and come back with some thoughts?
Yeah, we'll take a minute with this
All right,
one.
cool. We'll be right back. And we're back with Brasseurs RJ's Coup de Grissou, sent to us by Brew by Me. So, what do we think about this one? I really liked it. What do you
I was
think?
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, me too. I was actually, not that I wasn't expecting anything really, really bad though, but I wasn't expecting it to be, I was thinking it'd be like this, like a thicker beer. When you think of, a name like Coup de Grissou, and I wish I'd looked this up before the review, kind of makes me think of Cup of Gristle or something. It's Coup de...
I think we looked it up and it was like something like death by gas explosion or something.
End by, I don't know. I think you're right though. It's got something to do with like a gas mine. Because look, it's got something blowing up on the bottom.
Yeah, and the guy's like clutching his throat and like, yeah. Anyway, it's pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I believe that like coal mining gas explosions may have factored into this, so hopefully that won't happen to us tomorrow.
Really nasty looking film inside the bottle though. Look at that.
Oh Jesus, it's like fucking gray. Here, what happens if I? Oh, look at that. Look, I don't know if you can see that, but like my finger is now like fucking brown.
We're drinking that, everybody. It's not bad. Like compared to some of the other beers from Brasseurs to RJ, I'm actually really liking this.
Yeah.
This is right up there in my opinion with that Le Cheval Blanc. This is really good.
Yeah, it's definitely of Cheval Blanc quantity. Whatever the one had the train on it, the number whatever, I really like that one.
I thought it was a little watery.
No wait, maybe it wasn't the train one. Maybe it was the other one. Because like a guy in a canoe or a raft or something on it.
I don't think I had that one.
No, maybe not. Anyway, that one was good.
Anyway, this is good too.
I really like this.
It's unique, but it's not absolutely like wild, crazy unique, and it's actually something I can see myself drinking more than one of in a night.
The buckwheat flavor definitely comes through in it. The coriander isn't balanced because, as I have expressed in the past, I'm not the world's biggest fan of coriander.
There's a lot of coriander there, but it's still balanced out quite well by the buckwheat.
Yeah. The coriander works much better with a more savory grain. With a really sweet or orange kind of tang, it ends up kind of running wild, and this actually kind of puts it in its place. This works really well for me.
Yeah, really good, and I do like it.
I mean, is it world class or is it brilliant? Maybe not, but it's
definitely good, and
I would definitely recommend it.
I think it's worth to me like a 3.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna go 3 3/4.
3 3/4. Well, shit.
Well,
I think you liked it more. Well, it's really good. I really liked it. I can't say it's much more than a 3.5, but
that's where I'm going with it. It's not a 4.
No, much more.
It's not a 4, but it is
3.75.
Damn close.
Cool.
On the edge of greatness.
Okay, cool. I've had a few too many tonight. All right, so 3.5 for me, 3.75 for Heist Almighty. We really enjoyed this beer, Dale. Coup de Grissou, very unique and very tasty, actually. So thank you for sending it to us, and thanks everybody for watching Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. We'll be back next time with some more beer for you, and thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Cheers. Cheers.